Hey everybody, it is tea time with the diva. Grab your tea, grab your coffee, and let's get into it. This tea time is dedicated to Shaunie Henderson. But before I get into that, I want to say happy Mother's Day to all the mommies out there, to all the aunties, to all the grandmothers, to all the people that maybe didn't have their own child but helped mother someone else's. God bless you and happy Mother's Day. I'm about to get ready to go to church and celebrate with my family and friends. So I hope y'all have an amazing day. Well, I'm here with a quick video on Shaunie Henderson because she wrote a book, Undefeated. And can I tell y'all, yeah, she undefeated because I went to my local bookstore to get the book sold out. Okay, so I had to order it. So I should be getting it and maybe one day next week, they said, or something like that. But she sold out. Whoopi Goldberg sold out. The only book I was able to get the other day from my bookstore was Brittany Griner. Brittany Griner's book did not sell out, so y'all need to get to the bookstore or go to Amazon or whatever, and y'all need to support Brittany Griner too. Don't do that, y'all. Y'all don't support it. Whoopi Goldberg and Shaunie Henderson. Y'all can support Brittany. She made a mistake. She went over there with the substances, and she didn't realize it. And so she paid the price. But anyway, guys, let's get into this Shaunie Henderson story. Because Shaunie said that we took her words out of context when she said she don't think she ever loved Shaq in her book. She said we took it out of context. Well, when I get the book, I'll be the real judge of that. But for right now, I'll go by her words. But she didn't really explain it much. She just said, you got to be dumb and stupid. And I'm paraphrasing, to take that one sentence and just run with it. Well, the words are the words, Shaunie. You wrote it and you said what you said. And in addition to that, you did give a little more context to it because you said the first time you ever felt love or been in love is with your current husband now, Keion Henderson. So did we really get it wrong? Or are you just trying to back the train up now because the people came at your neck for saying that, including your kids? Well, let's go ahead, guys, and get right into this story. So Shaq's ex-wife claims controversial and love memoir quote was taken out of context. All right, so now she's calling us stupid. Shaq had a cryptic reaction to an excerpt from ex-wife Shaunie Henderson's memoir in which she questioned whether she was ever truly in love with him. However, on Friday, Henderson cleared the air over the quote to people, saying it was taken out of context. In her book, Undefeated, Changing the Rules and Winning on My Own Terms, that was released on May 7th, she wrote, looking back, I don't think I was ever really in love with the man. The relationship that started in the late 1990s saw the couple tie the knot in 2002, and they share 4 kids together, okay? 2 boys and 2 girls, and each one of them, ironically, she had a son before they got married, and he had a daughter. So my book is my truth. And when I was talking to my friend yesterday, I was like developing an opinion in a comment from content with no context will show you a lot of people's intelligence and unintelligence. Right? She said there was no context to just that one quote that I said. And I think that sadly people are taking my words out of context. Well, girlfriend, you wrote the book. It's your responsibility to make sure that we understand what we're reading, the words that you wrote. I'm not a word girl, so why you write a book? She added. I'm a character girl. And since I left the marriage of Shaquille, my character has spoken for itself. Has your character really spoken for itself? I mean, that's a bad analogy if you ask me, because on basketball wise, the show she created in the mess she created, is that your character? Or are we taking that out of context also? A day after the release, Shaq posted a message on Instagram in response to the quote saying, I understand. I wouldn't have been in love with me either. Wishing you all the best. All love, Shaq. The caption on the post also read, trust me, I get it. That was his post that he wrote. Okay. Let me just go down. The two have two children from previous relationship. Shaunie has a son, Miles, who bears the last name O'Neill, and Shaq has a daughter, his former girlfriend, okay, Arnetta Yarborough. Henderson and Shaq separated in 2009 after a course of infidelity that Shaq admitted to in his own memoir released in 2011, Shaq Uncut: My Story. Prior to the release of her memoir, Henderson told people that she was nervous to publicly write about Shaq because anything involving him is always a sketchy thing because of who he is. But at the end of the day, she deemed it was important to share this journey and give some clarity against the misconception of her. I don't know if that really helped the book. I didn't read it yet, but I mean that quote right there, I don't think it helped any misconception of her. That's her and the new hubby. Which, to be very honest with you, a lot of people question him and in their relationship. But listen, she happy, then I'm happy for her. Henderson got married again in 2022 to current husband and love of her life, Keion Henderson. When you love somebody, you love somebody. But to be in love with somebody is a different feeling. And I will be honest, I didn't realize that until I found the love of my life right now. And I'm in this marriage. She said, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a different feeling. Listen, I'm happy for her. It didn't work out with her and Shaq. That's an odd picture of him, right? The way he's smiling there. It didn't work out with her and Shaq, but they have 4 children together. And I always say, in the name of the kids, in the name of the kids, neither person, whether it's your truth or not, should say anything derogatory, bad, or that can be misconstrued in the public about said parent, because the kids are going to take the biggest hit of all, right? Whether the kids are grown adults or they're still young. Because if you go in the post of Shaq, her son, who bears Shaq last name, Miles, when it first came out, said, I'm sorry, bro. I love you, bro. And I can't believe this is happening on my birthday. So it impacted her adult child, okay? And I'm sure it impacts all of her adult children. At the end of the day, that's their dad, and she's the mom, and the kids have the right to love both parents. And because you are a bad husband, doesn't mean that you're a bad father. Now, some people will argue me down on that. If you mean to bad to the wife, then you're horrible to the kids or whatever. Unfortunately, guys, there are a lot of bad husbands out there who are still good parents. It's just is what it is. A lot of people cheat, and men are not the only one that cheat. It seems like, I don't know what's going on with the teachers lately, but we'll address that in trending topics during the week. But a lot of these female teachers are predators against these young boys. It's a hot mess. But listen, guys, chat with me in the comments. And when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. Do you think we misconstrued Shaunie's words? Or do you think that she's just trying to backtrack because she got a lot of backlash from what she said? If you're not a subscriber, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. And once again, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. I'll see you on the next video.